Once again, the royal family finds itself at the center of a storm. The eyes of the world are trained on the glittering jewels, the intricate layers of royal tradition, and the subtle yet profound shifts that are taking place beneath the surface. This is not merely a story of luxury or wealth, no, this is a tale of power, rivalry, and the unspoken tensions that have long simmered within the walls of Buckingham Palace. The central players in this ongoing drama. None other than Princess Katherine, whose rise to prominence has begun to overshadow her royal counterparts, especially Queen Camilla. The once solidified position of the Queen Consort now seems to be cracking, as Catherine's star burns brighter than ever. Princess Katherine, or the Princess of Wales, has always been a figure of grace, poised to uphold the legacy of her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana, while navigating the complex and often treacherous waters of royal life. However, there is something undeniably different in the way she is perceived today. No longer just the young wife of Prince William, Katherine has become the focal point of public attention, a symbol of modern royalty, and perhaps most significantly, the future of the British monarchy itself. As her public profile grows, so does her influence, especially through the jewels she wears. These glittering symbols are more than just luxury. They are her armor in a family where status and power are everything. The question at hand is not simply about the jewels themselves, but about what they represent. In the world of royalty, where every gesture, every piece of jewelry, carries immense significance, the items adorning Catherine's neck and wrists have come to symbolize more than just wealth. They represent authority, legacy, and the future of the monarchy. Let's take a deeper dive into her collection, which has quickly become the talk of the royal world. Catherine's jewelry collection, valued at a staggering £82 million, is not merely a display of wealth. It is a carefully curated testament to her place within the royal family. These pieces have a purpose far beyond aesthetics. They are symbols of continuity, a way of connecting the present royal family with the past while also preparing the monarchy for the future. Each jewel Katherine wears carries with it a story, a message, a moment in history. These aren't just heirlooms, they are instruments of power. Among the most notable pieces in Catherine's collection is her stunning natural pearl necklace, a piece that has been passed down through the generations and is now over 200 years old. This necklace isn't just a beautiful artifact, it is a direct link to the past, a representation of Catherine's connection to the long and storied history of the British monarchy. The fact that Katherine now wears this piece suggests that she is more than just a royal by marriage. She is a royal by right, a member of the royal family, who has earned her place through both grace and tradition. But it is not just the pearls that are noteworthy. Katherine has also inherited several pieces from Queen Elizabeth II, including the Queen's iconic brooches and rings. These pieces carry with them the weight of history and the immense responsibility of royalty. Queen Elizabeth's decision to pass these jewels down to Katherine was not a mere act of generosity, it was an endorsement, a clear signal that Katherine was seen as the future of the monarchy. In a way, these jewels are like a passing of the torch, signifying the monarchy's willingness to embrace Katherine as the new face of the family, the future Queen Consort. One of the most striking symbols of this generational shift is the Cartier halo tiara, a piece that has become synonymous with Catherine's regal presence. This tiara, worn by Katherine on her wedding day, was given to Queen Elizabeth by her father in 1936. The Cartier halo tiara is not just a beautiful piece of jewelry, it is a powerful symbol of the monarchy's continuity, a piece that has been passed down from one generation to the next. When Katherine wears it, she is not merely adorning herself with a piece of luxury, she is embracing the full weight of royal tradition and history. Each of these jewels is a deliberate choice, an acknowledgement of Catherine's growing influence within the royal family. The jewels she wears are not simply about outward appearances, they are a reflection of her inner strength, her ability to carry the weight of centuries of royal history on her shoulders. And as her collection grows, so too does her influence, both within the family and on the world stage. In contrast to Catherine's meteoric rise, Queen Camilla's own journey has been far more tumultuous. While she may wear her own impressive collection of jewels, the public's attention has increasingly shifted toward Katherine, leaving Camilla's legacy feeling somewhat diminished. It is impossible to ignore the fact that Katherine's jewels, her presence, and her graceful demeanor have captured the hearts and imaginations of the British public, while Camilla's own attempts to solidify her place as Queen Consort have often been met with mixed reactions. Camilla, having fought for years to secure her position as the wife of Prince Charles, now King Charles III, has faced a different kind of challenge, the perception that she is, at best, the controversial figure, and at worst, a symbol of royal scandal. While the British public has, over time, come to accept her as part of the royal family, there is no denying that her place in history has always been viewed with a sense of ambivalence. Unlike Katherine, who has become a beacon of grace and dignity, Camilla has struggled to win the public's affection on the same scale. Her past as the mistress who broke up a beloved royal marriage continues to haunt her, no matter how much she tries to distance herself from it. In recent years, Queen Camilla has attempted to assert her dominance within the royal family, often relying on her jewels to make a statement. However, these attempts have fallen short when compared to Catherine's effortlessly captivating presence. Camilla may have a few tiaras and necklaces that glitter with the same opulence, but they are not nearly as significant as the pieces worn by Katherine. Where Catherine's jewels speak of tradition, respect, and the future, Camilla's collection often feels like an afterthought, a reminder that she is the second wife, the one who had to fight for acceptance. The public has also noticed this shift in perception. Katherine is adored not only for her poise, but for the way she has embraced her royal responsibilities. Her charitable works, her sense of duty, and her ability to modernize the monarchy while respecting its history have endeared her to the public in a way that Camilla could only dream of. Katherine has become a beloved figure, the embodiment of the future, while Camilla has remained mired in the past, trying desperately to catch up. While the jewels are undoubtedly a key element of the drama playing out within the royal family, the emotional stakes are even higher. Queen Camilla's position, once thought secure, is now hanging by a thread. As Katherine continues to rise, there is a sense of quiet desperation from Camilla. She has spent years fighting for acceptance, attempting to carve out a place for herself within the royal family. But no matter how many jewels she wears, no matter how hard she tries to assert her authority, she cannot escape the shadow of Katherine's growing influence. It must be a bitter pill for Camilla to swallow, knowing that, no matter how hard she fights, Katherine's star will continue to rise. While Camilla may have secured the title of Queen Consort, it is Katherine who is now seen as the future of the monarchy. The public's affection, their admiration, and their respect all seem to be directed toward Katherine, leaving Camilla to grapple with the realization that her reign, such as it is, will never be as beloved or as significant. For Katherine, the stakes are equally high, but in a different way. She has stepped into a role that was once filled by Princess Diana, a position that comes with its own set of challenges. Katherine must balance the weight of royal expectations with her own desire to carve out her own identity. She must also navigate the delicate dynamics of being both a wife and a mother while preparing herself for an eventual reign as queen. Her jewelry, her public appearances, and her every move are scrutinized not just by the media, but by the royal family itself. The pressure is immense, and the stakes could not be higher. But despite the challenges, Katherine has proven herself to be more than capable. She has embraced her role with grace, dignity, and a keen understanding of what the monarchy needs in this modern age. While Camilla may have her jewels, it is Katherine who has the people's hearts, and that, in the end, is the true measure of royal power. As the drama unfolds, it is becoming clear that Katherine is not just a royal by marriage, she is a royal by destiny. Her jewels, her grace, and her growing influence all point to one undeniable truth: she is the future of the British monarchy. In time, Katherine will not only wear the jewels of the past, but will also forge her own legacy, one that will be remembered for generations to come. In the end, it is not the jewels that define a royal, but the legacy they leave behind. And as Katherine continues to rise, it is clear that her legacy will be one of power, grace, and the unshakable belief that the future of the monarchy is in good hands. For Camilla, the struggle is far from over, but it seems unlikely that she will ever be able to catch up to Katherine's growing influence. The future of the British monarchy belongs to the next generation, and that generation is led by Princess Katherine. The royal spotlight may have shifted, but it is Katherine who now holds the crown.